things like that. We had the athletes clique, which were people who were athletic and played sports. And then we had the popular clique, which was people who were pretty attractive and were likely to be popular in high school. So those are the 4 cliques. Start of the season, right away. First twist is the winner of the first HOH. That team, how it worked was if somebody within your clique won HOH, you could not be nominated for the week. And there were 3 in each clique, right? 3. Yeah, there were 3. So the 3 in each clique, so we started with 12. Also the twist was whoever won the first HOH, that team, or the last, it was an endurance comp, and the team that would have the most people left at the end, or whatever, whoever would not fall last, would win the comp. That team would get a former All-Star to come into the house, and they would be HOH the first week. So Jesse from Big Brother 10, who we did not talk about in 10, which we can talk about here, came into the house. So Jesse is the big Mr. Spectacular, big bodybuilder. He's come back many times in various little cameos on the show. He was very obnoxious on the show. A lot of people hated Jesse, did not like him. Very full of himself. I think part of it, though, is he's insecure about himself. I think he's a little insecure about himself. And he's huge. Intense, right? And he won a lot of HOHs. And he actually played not bad in season 11.
Someone pumped him up.
He just got screwed over by Jeff and Jordan. Jeff and Jordan, America's sweethearts. Jeff's coup d'etat. Everyone loves Jeff and Jordan.
Love them.
So they were on this season. Jeff, I think that we don't really need to talk about Jeff. No. Big Jeff. Everybody loves Jeff. Jordan Lloyd. Everyone loves Jordan. The winner of Big Brother 11. And almost could have won season 13 as well.
Absolutely.
Got close. Jeff also came back for season 13, so we'll talk about those guys in a bit as well. But who else was from this season? We had Russell.
Oh, my.
Russell was crazy. He was an MMA fighter. He was very good-looking dude. Lebanese?
Yeah, I think it was
Lebanese. And he was very hot-headed, though. He's gotten physical altercations with people a few times. He got close. Him and Jordan. Yeah, Jordan chest bumped him.
Right in his face.
Right in his face.
Great moment.
And he was just very chaotic all over the place. But, he actually, again, he's someone who I wouldn't mind seeing again. Russell. Good TV. Very good TV. We also had on season 11 Ronnie, Godfrey's favorite player of all time. Ronnie looks like me, except he's 10 years older. A little fatter. And he was substantially uglier. Love you, Ronnie, but I mean, we're just speaking the truth here.
What?
And what Ronnie did was Ronnie made an alliance with, similar to what Brian did in 10. Ronnie made 1 million alliances right away. Well, actually, there were mainly 2 alliances. There was the athlete side of the house and everyone else. But Ronnie was playing both sides. And eventually they figured out that Ronnie was playing both sides and that he wasn't loyal to either of them, and everybody turned on him. Russell berated Ronnie and yelled at Ronnie and just said that he was coming after him, he was going to kill him. So when Ronnie won HOH, this was during Ronnie's HOH week, Russell did this, after the veto ceremony. Ronnie locked himself in the HOH room for 48 hours. All he ate was popcorn and cheesies and whatever HOH food he had.
In his basket.
And he stayed in there. He locked himself in there and stayed in.
And cried.
Because he was scared Russell was going to beat him up. And in fairness, Russell probably was going to beat him up. Who knows? That was Ronnie Talbot. We have him. We mentioned Russell. Big Jeff, America's sweetheart. Him and Jordan have a great showmance. Everybody knows about them. Jordan, who wins the game. Jesse, Godders. Who else?
Natalie?
We had Natalie, who I despised on the show. I hated Natalie.
What's wrong with her?
What's that?
What's wrong with her?
She was a karate taekwondo champion. She was very annoying. She was like, if you guys are familiar with Scooby-Doo, yes?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Scrappy-Doo?
Yes.
She's sort of like Scrappy-Doo, but she all bark, no bite. She would be chirping all the time about how good she was and stuff like that. And she always was. She was up Jesse's ass the whole season and she loved Jesse so much, and she was just so annoying.
You gotta talk about Lydia.
Do not talk about Lydia.
Lydia
also loved Jesse from the Offbeats clique. Lydia was interesting. I don't know. Don't really.
Complete disaster.
Disaster. Lydia, I think post-show seems like a nice enough person, but no. Kevin, who I like, and I thought Kevin was good. Johnny hates Kevin.
Can't stand Kevin.
Kevin is a gay guy as well, like Johnny, and he actually kind of does look like Johnny a little bit, don't you think?
I've had that before.
A little bit. Look at Johnny's got a little bit of Kevin.
Do not.
A little bit of Kevin.
Little bit
of Kevin.
Kevin was terrible.
He made it far. If Kevin didn't he finish third? If Kevin would have made it, yeah, Kevin finished third. Kevin made final two. I think he wins.
He probably would have.
He probably would have won. I don't think I like Kevin. So if we were to bring someone back from 11, I honestly wouldn't mind bringing back Kevin, but I feel like we're gonna go with somebody else. So those are the main characters from that season. We had Casey.
My vote's Russell.
Russell is
Ooh.
Zach's vote.
I think you gotta bring a villain in.
You need a hothead.
You need a villain.
You need a
Mine-
hothead,
mine's
you need a
gonna be
villain, good
Jesse.
TV.
Jesse. Ooh, that's not
Jesse's
a
already
villain.
come back though. That's the only thing.
Jesse has come back. I think
I think Russell
Saying
needs
Jeff over here.
Bruno is saying Jeff. We can also bring back Jeff. We have another chance to bring back Jeff from 13.
Isn't Rachel in that one?
Yep. And
Jeff's
Rachel's coming
great,
up
but
in 12, though.
he's also had his
So
time.
she's in
12
12
and
and 13.
And Jeff's like, I love him, but
Yeah,
else.
I'm going to say,
This is a tough one.
It's a very tough one. Nobody is the clear.
Jesse wouldn't be a bad one.
Jesse wouldn't be bad. I actually think I'm leaning Jesse. I mean, he did come back, but he got fucked by America. Twice. We need villains, and Jesse's not going to actually beat the shit out of someone on the show. Russell could. So, I don't want Russell.
I'm gonna go with Russell.
You're going to go with Russell.
I'm gonna go with
Okay,
Russell.
you're going to go with Russell.
He's a meathead. He's a complete loser. He's going to cause some major drama in the house.
He would cause major drama in the house. So,
He's gonna make someone cry and lock themselves in their HOH again. I feel like that's good TV.
and you know
I
what?
vote-
He also wasn't that bad at the game.
He wasn't actually terrible.
It was his
No.
emotions.
Yeah.
Like when him and Jeff teamed up for a bit, and then like they could have gone far in the game. So you know what? You convinced me. I'm going Russell. Is everyone cool with Russell? Bruno's not happy, but you know what?
We got more chances
We got
for
another
Jeff.
chance for Jeff. We got another chance for Jeff.
I go with consensus.
Okay.
What are the male females here? We've had a couple males in a row.
So right now we went Sharon, we went
Memphis.
and we went Russell. Everyone's cool with Russell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russell it is. So Russell's in. So we have
Two more guys and 3 girls.
3 girls. Okay.
BB12.
Big Brother 12.
One of the greatest seasons of all time.
Great season,
The
Big Brother
Brigade.
12. The Brigade, one of the greatest alliances ever. So this was a season where they had the saboteur in the house. So there was one house guest who was in the house strictly to sabotage everybody.
Annie
in
was the
game.
first one, right?
And it was Annie, and she was voted out first. So they beat the twist in
Twist
the
flop.
right away.
Boom.
They beat the twist pretty
Brendan
easily.
and Rachel came in.
Brendan and Rachel were in this season. What's that?
Reagan became,
Reagan,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
And later in the game, Reagan became the saboteur.
Right.
Very good, Brittany. I'm impressed.
Reagan.
Reagan was in the game. Reagan was
player.
a
Very good player.
very good guy. He
like
was
him.
I
the
love him. I
professor.
think he's hilarious.
Reagan's
Right.
very
He
funny.
could definitely be in the question to come back.
I definitely think Reagan could come
One of
back.
the only
Reagan
gay
Fox,
players that I am okay with.
that you're okay with. Reagan finished 5th, I think, or 6th. I think it was 5th.
Yeah,
And my
Reagan
girl
was-
Brittany.
Enzo
Your
beat
hair
him in
looks super nice.
that one
Nice and clean.
veto ceremony.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So
right.
Enzo could be in the question.
Enzo
Really, really
Palumbo.
good, really good player. Probably
Enzo?
the best player on the brigade.
definitely.
Enzo, I disagree. I would put Matt Hoffman at the top,
yeah,
and then
I
I'd
agree
go
too.
Like
Matt
Enzo.
Hoffman, then
I might
Hayden.
drown.
Yeah, Hayden was pretty
I'd
good.
actually put Lane
like
above
that.
Enzo. Too. I put Enzo last.
Enzo's at the bottom of the
Enzo's
range.
last.
But they all said
Yeah.
after they said that they would have voted him the winner if he was in the final two against Hayden. That's what the jury said.
That's what the jury said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the jury
He just
said
had
that.
a good social game.
He had a
sucked at
very good. So
cons.
Enzo, yeah, Enzo had a very good
I
social
didn't think
game.
Enzo was that good, but the jury said they said.
The jury
if
said
Enzo
he
was in
did.
the final, they would have voted him the
So
winner.
there you go. So Enzo in the discussion. All the brigade. Lane, who's the. So let's see. We had Enzo was the meow meow. For those who don't remember,
Yep.
Hayden was.
Kind of looked like Bruno actually.
Did he?
Remember?
Enzo kind of does look like Bruno a little bit. Bruno's like a better looking version.
Looking.
Bruno's a better looking Enzo.
He's way better looking.
Enzo looks like he'd be
No
like
comparison,
Bruno's
man.
older
Thank
cousin
you
from New
at all.
Jersey.
You guys are insulting me now, right? no, Enzo's a stud, man.
Enzo's great. So Enzo is the meow meow.
He's a stud.
We had the animal, which was Hayden. Hayden Moss, the winner of Big Brother 12.
Yeah.
Had a showmance with Kristen. All the ladies love Hayden. He came on
His
Survivor.
Secret showmance.
Yes,
was
that's right, with
so
Kristen. Which
secret.
Captain Kosher, the original Andrew Gordon. There was an Andrew Gordon before Andrew James Gordon, and he called out Hayden and Kristen at a veto ceremony and
Yeah,
said,
it was great.
"These two are in a showmance, and I saw them kissing last night." I'm going to be doing the same tomorrow at the eviction with Zach and Ashley, just so you guys know ahead of time. Yes, Andrew Gordon. Yes.
Love it.
Andrew Gordon. He was fun. I like Captain Kosher sucked, but I actually did like. I thought he was a funny guy. I didn't mind
Pretty
Andrew
funny.
Gordon.
Terrible player.
Terrible player. Funny thing that Andrew Gordon does. So, Captain Kosher, The saboteur turns all the lights out.
Oh God.
Everybody's
This is
in the living room.
This is good.
Two hilarious things happen. One, Brendan thinks that it's time for them to go to bed. So Brendan leaves the living room, goes to the bathroom to brush his teeth because he thinks it's bedtime. Brendan comes back and everyone says, "Hey Brendan, where were you?" And he says, "Oh, I was just brushing my teeth there. I thought it was time for bed." And everybody thinks, well, why the fuck would you be brushing your teeth or like watching out for the saboteur? So everyone thought Brendan might be the saboteur, or they thought Andrew would be the saboteur, Andrew Gordon, because what he did was he thought he would play a prank on everybody, and he hid behind the couch back here, and then he just came out and was like, "Woo!" And he like tried to scare people, and it wasn't funny, and like nobody laughed, and it was terrible. And then they thought he was the saboteur because he was gone while the lights were out.
And everything he did basically made him seem like the saboteur.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah. It was so obvious that like it would seem like he was the saboteur, but he wasn't. He was just socially awkward and not very good at the game.
Okay.
So we have a lot of people. Brittany Haynes.
Brittany.
We didn't even talk about Brittany
Brittany's
yet.
my favorite.
Brittany, fan favorite. Ashley's
I love Brittany.
cousin.
Sister.
Sister. Ashley's cousin. Brittany Haynes, probably the best person for the diary room of all time.
So
Best
good.
diary rooms ever. Individually, best diary rooms of all time.
Yeah.